君はね確かにあの時私のそばにいたいつだっていつだっていつだってすぐ横で笑っていたなくしても取り戻す君を I will never leave you
On a battle, then I'll take it to the street where there's no rules. Take hold the gloves, rip, twist them down. Gotta prove my skills, so get down. My lyrical depth is a road battle, smack down now. Gotta shoot to kill, I shoot to skill. Don't you be afraid, man's gotta do how it feels. 6 to 7 to 8 to 9, 10. I flip the script to make it to the top 10. Go.
Kicking rock, I walk away from a sunless room. Windless night, moonlight nights. My ghost free shadow is a rook from room. Night free dance, a reading's word.
I'm gonna make you dance.
Reminds me that
You know what I mean? Crazy
I
tonight.
still live.
Just like that. Hey, every man's got a fight and a fear. On the first two, I made a shit. Thoughts provoked a new era. Become a bit of terror, but my only rival is my shadow. We run to play back and fix my own era. Getting low to the ground, it's getting better like I told you before. Double up a dead road cheddar. L to the J, say stay laced. Cause my car me with a flush, and I'm the ace.
And we are back with more Persona 4 Arena. And we are about to fight Labris again. This whole story mode was just everyone's cliffhanger endings, everyone's true ending leads to fight Labris like 6 times. Yeah! Get off me. Whoa! Burst bait? Oh, I wanted to instantly kill her. Akihiko Sonata for the win. For the win! If Chie wasn't in this game, Akihiko would probably be my main character.
Hey, what's with that face? Stand up and look at me. I have a message for you from Chie.
Huh?
She wanted to apologize for doubting you and hurting your feelings. She was really sorry about what she said. She wanted to tell you herself, too. She was so determined to save your heart that she threw everything she had at me.
Chie-san said that?
Also, Mitsuru, the girl in charge of the Kirijo group, learned what happened to you and was mortified to hear of it.
My bad.
Do you still think no one understands? That your pain is unique to you?
I never thought of things like that. I never imagined anyone understood me. But
I'm a machine though, I'm not human. Labris murders and casts her eyes down.
I don't know anymore. What am I supposed to believe?
In yourself! You're human, so you must have the answer. Labris gazes up at me expectantly. It's true that I have something to believe in, but I don't just have something to believe in simply because I'm human. Plenty of people walk the earth with nothing to believe. I had to find it and grab hold of it myself. Indeed, I found it only after facing down my own weakness, as my cat quickly brushes my shoulder for no reason. Come on, cat. Don't do that, cat! Don't know! Oh my god. Come on, cat. Jeez, he laid straight on my keyboard and then it closed like several windows. Luckily, it was none of their stuff I was recording with. Holy shit, cat. You trying to get killed? You trying to die? Anyway, let's continue. I found it only after facing down my own weakness.
Look, I don't know much about how you suffered in the past, or how many times your heart was broken. But don't give up.
By the way, I have 2 cats. This isn't the same white cat, this is the black cat.
Believe in yourself and keep standing up to the world. No matter how many times you fail, some things you have to grasp for yourself.
Labrish looks up. This time, she finally looks me in the eye.
Myself?
That's right. If there's something you really want, fight for it. You'll never get it by running away. What's your strongest desire?
Labrish falls silent. I don't prod her for an answer. You can't rush this. This is something one must find by facing down themselves, searching their heart for the answer and making it take form of their own. I can't help her find her way if she doesn't find it on her own. It will be meaningless. Labrish places her hand to her chest. She then closes her eyes and loses herself deep in thought. Eventually, she opens her eyes again and looks at
I
me.
want people to understand how I feel.
Then there's someone you need to tell that to. And that's yourself over there.
When I point over at the shadow that's falling aside, Labrish inhales sharply. Labrish shadow is a part of itself. Da-da-da-da. Why did I deny myself?
I get it. That's what you've been saying this whole time. In your own way. Yeah. I understand now.
After making this momentous realization, there we go, Labrish stands up on her own will and faces her shadow, the awful part of herself that she denied. Symbolism!
So this is the other me.
It's not easy accepting yourself. But you managed to get past that. Congratulations.
Ouch, cat. Don't bite me.
Thanks.
Labrish's reply is slightly embarrassed yet proud. The next combination of emotions I was hoping to see.
We should get going. You have some things you want to tell Chie too, right?
As we leave the announcement room, Mitsuru contacts me. Once the shadow disappeared, all the interference it was creating with it, the jamming, the invisible walls, all gone. I began escorting Labrish back to the real world. Oh, did he say he was bringing her back to the real world already? Shit, didn't it skip like some scenes? Oh, here we go. I followed Mitsuru's direction to reach the specified location.
Oh, phew! You're okay, Miss President. Or should I call you Labrish?
Chie-san.
In contrast to Chie's enthusiasm, Labrish looks towards me as if she's unsure about how to feel about anything. There, before I can nudge Labrish over towards Chie, rushes over and takes Labrish's hand.
Hello, sorry, who are you?
I'm liking that look you've got going on. It's like you just single-handedly saved the world from an evil army.
Yosuke, don't be so rude! Akihiko-san, thank you for saving Labrish.
No need to thank me. I just delivered the message you left me with.
And you have some people you just want to introduce. Of course. Aigis and Mitsuru.
Are you alright, Akihiko?
I raised my hand as a response to her. That's enough for Mitsuru to understand the situation is small. Aigis stands next to me and gazes at the group of people gathered around Chie and Labrish.
It seems my sister has also forged a bond.
Some social links.
That takes you back, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Though I am a machine, I understand what it means for people's hearts to come together. I would definitely like for my sister to learn that as well.
The battle that took place 3 years ago marked a major turning point, not just in my life, but for Aigis and the others that followed along me as well. Labrish had just reached the same turning point. She furrows her brow and is sporting how I look. How can anyone see her damn eyebrow when her face is just covered by her hair? So how can you tell if she furrowed her brow?
Are you thinking of sealing my sister away again?
Don't tell me you're going ahead with that. I know you're in a delicate position, but I have serious issues with this.
No, you misunderstand. I realize full well the situation here. That's not what I was thinking about. What's bothering me is that the true culprit in this case never did show their face.
What? Didn't Lapras say she escaped here on her own?
That's what I thought most likely at the time, but that scenario doesn't match what we've learned since then. How did Lapras learn about this world? Why did she call in these other Persona users?
You had some basic investigation done on Inaba, right? If she regained her consciousness a while ago, it's possible she infiltrated your network and found out about that
I
stuff.
still say it was that damn police security guy.
That's not my only doubt. Labras's ability to cloud others' senses can only go as far as creating hallucinations.
It's always someone that's in the police department.
That's inconsistent with the ability to control people so thoroughly as to make them risk their lives in a hijacking. There's too much that doesn't add up.
That does seem suspicious.
Mitsu is right. There are too many unexplained circumstances here.
Lapras, how did you escape all the way here?
Huh? I was inside a chamber and...
Lapras tries to continue, but her body immediately goes completely rigid.
Get back!
I shout out a warning to everyone in the area. Lapras immediately reaches for the large axe.
What a pain.
I have to protect Chi and the other civilians.
Akihiko, buy me some time.
Looks like she has some kind of plan up her sleeve. Then my course of action has been decided. Time to fight.
I will protect you no matter what.
Let's do this! I'm still waking up. Still waking up here, but it's all okay. It's alright. I just want to move on from this game at this point, because a lot of the story is repeating itself over and over and over, and honestly, I just want it to be over already. So once I beat Naoto's, that's it. Oh, I forgot Elizabeth's too. This 5A is pretty beastie too. He punched it! He punched the shit out of it! He punched a laser! So that's how you feel it. Get over here! Ah! It didn't work! It hurts! Yeah! Laying the smackdown. Almost lost there for a second. Jeez. Yeah, Akihiko's had this shorter story. Like all his scenes just go really fast.
Looks like I managed to keep her intact.
But she still seems to be under the control of someone else.
You resorted to your fists in the end, after all. That's why people say you're straight.
Oh, it sounded like Akihiko's shadow. Darkness manifests out of nowhere and coalesces into the form of a person.
What is that?
It's another Akihiko-san?
Yeah, I thought so.
Is that Akihiko-san's shadow?
Dark and dissipates, and what was left standing there was me. Just like Lapras' shadow from before, he looks exactly like me. The only difference is in the eyes.
You go on and on about resolve and whatnot. What have you been doing these past few years? Just training yourself to fight better, that's all. You haven't grown at all as a person. You're still running from your fear of losing people, just like before. So you were watching us. Looks like the mastermind of this thing has a lot of time to kill.
Huh? Mastermind?
He's taken aback by my taunt, but continue.
What are you talking about? I came from the sea of your soul. Enough. Do you think you rattle me with that tired old theme? So you won't admit it. Then, rise again, my puppet. Dance. Until you shatter.
The Shadows orders the fallen Labrys to stand. As if a puppet on strings, Labrys responds to the Shadows' command. What the hell is going on?
Looks like you've shown your stripes already. That power proves you're not my shadow. So what? You still have no choice but to suffer. Unless you destroy this thing, it will keep rising up and attacking you all. What will you do?
I glance over at Mitsuru. She gives me a slight nod and I laugh.
Sad to say, but this show is over.
What?
It means we won't fall for the same trick again. Yamagishi, now!
Yamagishi? Yamagishi? Just as Mitsuru's voice sounds, the ominous presence lurking with the Labrys was repelled. Turns out that person who Mitsuru contacted before entering the TV world was Fuka. Are you kidding me? I see her persona's abilities could disrupt the control of Labrys without having to enter this world.
Are you all okay?
Wow! What up, Fuka? What up? I heard you rich. I heard you... Whoa, look at her. She's got a damn ponytail and shit. Damn, she grew her hair out. Holy cow.
Fuka-san?
Fuka Yamagishi. She's a friend of us who helped us out greatly in the battle 3 years ago. She has an analytic persona, and she herself is a whiz at digging up useful information. The Yasogami High students. I was like, Yamagishi?
Is this like
Really?
Risa-chan's persona? Wait, where is she?
This feeling. What the? That voice. It's not coming from in here. Whoever it is out there.
Seriously? She can use hers in the real world? That's amazing.
That's not your shadow, Akihiko-senpai. It's just a fake mimicking your appearance.
Oh, they gave her a new voice actor, it sounds like.
Very impressive to guess correctly from such a long distance away.
Guest appearance by Fuka.
You must be the one behind all this. You stole Labrys and threw her into a TV. You were after Persona users from the start. That's why you chose this school and tampered with Labrys' memories. And you just demonstrated how you controlled those hijackers.
Why did you go after these students? What are you up to? Personas and shadows are one and the same. If I poison your hearts, I can recruit shadows with unparalleled strength.
Wait, what? You mean turn our personas back to shadows?
The heart is frail. Its weaknesses are never fully vanquished. Given the opportunity, it can betray you and return to darkness. Old wounds that you thought you had overcome opened once again. You almost let go of your hearts, your personas.
Malevolent entity. Malevolent entity.
This one's desire to make people suffer was perfectly suited for such a plan.
Plan?
You caused all this to gather strong shadows?
Why would you do such a thing?
All the loose ends are finally getting tied up. I glare at the enemy as he smugly reveals his grand scheme.
That's enough. I see now that there's no room for any more excuses.
I will burn my toast. I can't perform a summoning without this now, but I still couldn't just let it go. It serves as a constant reminder of those days fighting as a part of Seas. Now, okay, this is completely different than everybody else's story from the Persona Arena or the Persona 4 cast.
You said before that I couldn't cast aside my fears.
Back then, I felt like I didn't care if I lived or died. I just wanted all the power I could manage. Whether my disregard for my own life was because I secretly wanted someone to punish me, or because I wanted someone stronger than I to forgive me and allow me to live.
But I'll tell you something. People who have no fears end up dying early or throwing their lives away. My determination coexists with my fears. I know that death and loss are always close by.
I squeezed the trigger on my evoker. I was just a kid 3 years ago when I laid my life on the line. Like, damn, he built all that muscle in 3 years. That's just ridiculous. Akihiko was never that built, man. I'm just saying. He was so skinny in Persona 3, man. He looked so skinny to me.
You still say you're my shadow?
Shadow is just another form of one's persona, then.
My determination would never leave my side.
Caesar. Alright. Okay then, I might have to split this part up into 3 parts, maybe. That's what it's looking like. Alright, so Akihiko must face himself. This is very interesting. This is way different than the other cast members. Even though most of the story is just repeated, they could have did something better to prevent that, man. I'm just saying. Wow. A straight fatal counter into super.
Not done.
Wow. Read my inputs, computer. Ah, come on. I uppercut it. Get that shit out of here. I'm so mad! He did so many fakes, man. The computer just... Oh my god. I fucking hate the computer right now. Damn. See, the only reason why I lost is because I still don't understand the flow of Akihiko. I don't know how to approach people with Akihiko. I don't know how to get myself around stuff as Akihiko. And my cat is looking like a straight dog right now. Ninja, why do you look like a dog? Like, this cat shouldn't even be classified as a cat. Uppercut, get that shit out of here. Wow, you can still combo after that? Son of a bitch, man. Oh, he teched out of it. What? I was in the air. Fuck your shit. Oh, you can't grab him out of it. I thought you could. Get the fuck off, man. Ah, come on. Oh, come on! You telling me I couldn't grab him? Ah. See, I'm about to just do easy mode combos, man.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This place exists.
I need to get something to eat after this. I just can't wait till I beat this so I don't have to deal with this story mode anymore. I did the same exact thing. Fuck that shit. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck out of here. Look at this! How we whiff so much? This is the computer doing all that shit. You know what? Get out of here. Fuck you. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for this shit. Nobody got time for this. I won that match anyway. All you gotta do is just A. That's all you gotta push in this game is the A combos. Don't even worry about anything else. Don't try to do any fancy combos. Just A.
No wonder you managed to drive back a god once. I didn't think you'd resist this fiercely.
Talking about Nyx, huh? How do you even know about Nyx?
This is fine with me. Good enough for my purposes. I've confirmed you have enough power to meet my expectations.
The hell you talk about?
Good enough my ass.
Who do you think you are? You're really pissing me off!
Mastermind contorts my face into an eerie smirk and
I doubted there'd be any meaning in changing my appearance. But sure enough, it made for a very enjoyable game.
So he can change his appearance.
I will see you in another guise next time. Just wait until then.
Alright, so that's the same. Yeah, I was thinking like, dude was kind of weird. 'Cause I think he changed into kanji, shadow kanji in kanji story.
Wait!
Yamagishi!
The reading disappeared. It didn't move, it just vanished. What could this mean?
Is that the same Fuka? I think that's the same voice actor. I could be wrong.
Back to square one again.
Bullshit! Don't you ever come back again!
Still, what was it planning on using our persona powers for?
It hasn't given up, right? And we'll see it again.
Indeed, based on what it said, I have every reason to assume that it will return. The enemy's objectives are still mostly unclear. We do have a lead, though. The fact that the mastermind knew about Libris is a big clue.
Don't worry about it. We'll handle things from here.
Wait, but it kinda said it was still after us.
Of course, you should be aware that the enemy is out there. Akihiko only means that there is no need to abandon your lives to pursue it. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. That is, after all, our duty.
I'll leave the rest of the explanations to Mitsuru. She better at said stuff than me in these situations. In the meantime, I'm glad they empty space where the enemy was.
The battle will go on, huh?
Yep, the battle for everyone's souls will continue to go on, Akihiko. Fight on, bro. The limousine, the pimp mobile. After all the members of the Shadow Operatives safely returned from inside the TV, we quickly decided to spend a day in Inaba doing follow-up stuff. And he says follow-up stuff and leave quietly the next day.
I'm glad things went well. Oh, but first, it's good to see you again. This is becoming a real reunion.
As Fuka looks behind her to the back seat, Mitsuru and I can smile at each other. Even for those of us who fought that battle 3 years ago, journeying into a world inside the TV to retrieve a robot still sounds absurd.
They were certainly a lively bunch to the very end.
So Fuka was still... Was Fuka in the car then, I wonder? When everyone else's story was ending? It turned a quiet departure replaying to a big scene.
You regret parting with them?
A little. But it's only a matter of time. I promised Chie and the rest that I'd definitely come back.
I went to see the Inaba group and say goodbye to them in person. Libris was the one who insisted on a formal goodbye. Not only that, she herself decided for a while to join the Shadow Operatives. Even if it was unlikely that she could go to school with them. Huh. That's cool. Her resolve is amazing.
Mitsuru, may I talk to you?
What is it? It's unlike you to be so formal.
This won't be any time soon, but I'm thinking of leaving the Shadow Operatives eventually.
Really?
What?
Huh?
What? What? Look at this. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Like, dude, there's like that's a good, I want to say a 42-inch TV in that car. Like, what the hell? That limousine is ridiculous. Fuga doesn't seem as hard hit as the other members, but even she's looking at me with confusion.
May I ask why?
There's something I want to do now. I can't do it while I'm part of an unofficial group like this.
People who fear random acts of violence and crime people down on their luck. He must be a police officer? Ah, look at this. This is pretty cool. I kind of knew he wanted to be a police officer right there, only because Chie and Akihiko are very similar. I just had a feeling that he would say that. Right now I'm forced to turn a blind eye to the plights of some people. As long as I have to carry out my obligations as a member of the Shadow Operatives, I won't be able to help them. That's cool.
I see. I think you would be well suited to it, Akihiko-san.
Yeah. Ah, right. That's smart. That's smart. Intangible powers of society.
Of all the things you were going to say, that's it?
That's actually a pretty good idea.
You mean that's it? Even I know it's pretty ordinary, but...
Whether you man a police box or become a career officer, you should do it. And if you do, then I'll consider your circumstances. To an extent, whenever I need you.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
For a moment, I couldn't understand what Misuru meant.
Wait, are you planning on making me belong to 2 departments at once? You wouldn't use the Kirijo name for that, would you?
Bite your tongue? I won't do anything. But even if I don't, it'll happen on its own. You underestimate the organization's need for you. Leaving that aside, if you're going to wish to become something like that, then there's something you need to do first.
You're right. You need to train more and...
No, I meant going back to college.
But see, sternly as you should follow Yamagishi's example. That reminds me, I took a leave of absence from college to go on my journey. I didn't have a problem with my classes while I was still attending. But why
Do
not?
not worry, Akihiko-san. I will calculate the units and time necessary for graduating and plan the most effective curriculum for you.
Huh.
I'll be counting on you, I guess. I've been thinking this for a while now, but Akihiko seems to need someone to manage him.
I'm honored.
Another triumph for me to face.
Someone's in trouble.
Flappers interjects with a joke at my expense and starts laughing. I guess Mitsuru even Fuka room we smile back. The weather is great today. The day's cloudless sky is a perfect metaphor for my new resolve. So Akihiko is taking it one step closer to the truth. Alright, so that was a decent ending. You know, Akihiko had a different ending so far than everyone else's, but I'm thinking everybody else's from the Persona 3 cast is gonna have a slightly different ending too. But we still don't know who the hell that person is, the true mastermind, the culprit. No one knows. Elizabeth's story is now available. Okay.
This place exists
so I didn't need to beat everybody.
Reality, mind, and matter.
So we can actually go ahead with Elizabeth if we want.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Former resident of the Velvet Room and one who governs power. She looks frail, but the onslaught she dishes off is just off the scale. Oh my goodness. Alright. So I'm gonna take a short break here, probably get something to eat, and then once I return we will continue on with the same plan. We'll finish Elizabeth. Yeah, we'll do Elizabeth for last.
This is a space
so I will see you guys
that
later.
only those who have, in one way or another, entered into